Welcome to the April Sings a Lot podcast. My name is April, and as you might imagine, I sing a lot. In this episode, I'm sharing an excerpt from a live event where I use Sing Along Switch, a combination of singing with emotional freedom technique, sometimes called tapping. If you're new to tapping or you would like a refresher on the meridian points that we use to tap on, head over to aprilsingsalot.com for a helpful visual. Let's get to the episode. Before we had children, before we had our son Henry, my husband, who never traveled ever, all of a sudden was gone for 3 weeks for a work trip to Aruba. So it wasn't like he was in some place where he was not even enjoying himself. People, when I would tell people that he was gone to Aruba for work, they'd be like, really? Are you sure? He's not just on vacation. But anyway, it was very hard to go from seeing him every day to all of a sudden he's in a whole nother country and I can't even call him when I want to. So it was tough. I didn't even at the time, we didn't have children, so I couldn't even say, hey, I need you to come back because I need your help with our child. I was I feel selfish telling you to come back because it's just me and I'm fine on my own, but it's just hard. What I would tell people is I married him because I like him and I want to see him. And when I'm not seeing him, that wasn't part of the deal. So it's hard. We'll start with a sing-along switch on patience. And then we're going to do the sing-along switch on I decide the goals that I achieve. So both of these are especially appropriate for today for some of the things that have been shared in the comments that we're going through right now. And I really, I think it'll be helpful for all of us. So my name is April. I am a mom, a musician, and a military veteran. And in fact, happy birthday, Navy. Yesterday was the Navy's birthday. So that was a fun thing to just kind of celebrate with all my shipmates on social media. It's wonderful to be here. I'm joining from the New Orleans area in Louisiana in the US. I know we have people here from all over the world, so I really appreciate you being here and super excited to share Sing Along Switch with you. So this is a combination of singing and tapping. Singing, as we probably all know, helps to raise our vibrational energy. It's something that you've probably used singing in the shower, singing in the car, just kind of blasting an anthem to help get you energized for the day. That's something that's just really helpful. And then combining that with tapping helps us to release any stuck energy that's in our bodies. So things that maybe we're holding on to that, maybe we're not ruminating on in our minds anymore, but our bodies remember it. And so tapping will help us to release that. And it really, I call it a shortcut to calm because it really helps us get from the chaos of sometimes what life can be into a place of calm. And so I invite you to sing along and tap along with me. Each phrase that I sing, I will repeat so that you can sing as well. And I invite you to sing because your voice is really important for you to hear. So if at all possible, please sing because you are going to feel so much more of an impact and a difference because you are going to hear yourself singing these really powerful words. People are really gracious and generous and say, oh, your voice is so beautiful. We love to hear you sing. And that's wonderful. I'm so glad. But I promise your voice is also really beautiful and really important for you to hear. So please, I encourage you to sing and then let me know if you feel that difference. So right now we're going to do one on patience and let's just get started and see where this takes us. My purpose is an unfolding scroll. My purpose is an unfolding scroll. So fill with patience O my soul. So fill with patience, O my soul. My way is sure with measured beat. My way is sure with measured beat. Purpose grows stronger in the heat. Purpose grows stronger in the heat. Fulfillment comes with steady gain. Fulfillment comes with steady gain. Worth the investment and the pain. Worth the investment and the pain. With awesome work and friendships dear. With awesome work and friendships dear. Comes triumph over trials and fear. Comes triumph over trials and fear. Harvest comes from soil prepared. Harvest comes from soil prepared. Through early years of purpose dared. Through early years of purpose dared. My purpose is an unfolding scroll. My purpose is an unfolding scroll. So fill with patience, O my soul. So fill with patience, O my soul. I will share for myself, I chose this specifically for this morning because I'm really struggling with that want everything to happen right away, or because I'm not in a certain place that I see someone else has already arrived at, then that means somehow I'm failing or behind, or whatever that is. So that phrase, my purpose is an unfolding scroll. So fill with patience, O my soul. And I feel like that could just, it's one of those phrases that I could just repeat over and over just to help it soak in to my being. And I apologize, I'm looking away because there is a debris truck outside. We had a hurricane come through our area, and so there's still just massive amounts of trees and limbs and debris everywhere, stacked up like outside people's houses in our yards. So they have these massive trucks, like 18-wheelers, but like double trailer 18-wheelers. And they have this like crane thing in them, and they come and like with a claw grab it and put it in these trucks. It is awesome to watch, just like incredible what these people can do. And anyway, so that's happening right outside my windows. I apologize, I keep looking over because it's just like, it's not something you ever see in your neighborhood on a normal day, but we're not in normal times right now. So I'm gonna move to our second sing-along switch for the morning. This one, it has 4 phrases. So the one that we just did on patience was it was a pretty lengthy one, so it was like 2, 4. That was 10 phrases long, that one that we just did. But this next one is just 4 phrases, so we'll repeat it a few times, but I'll go ahead and read them to you so you know sort of where we're going with this. Okay. It says, I decide the goals I achieve. I choose the feelings that flow through me. I am responsible for what I see. I ask for and receive. This is based around something that I read in A Course in Miracles, and I kind of made it something that was a little more rhymey and singable, but the principles are from A Course in Miracles, and I like it specifically because it sort of puts that power back in our hands, puts it back in your hands as we're singing this. I decide the goals that I achieve. I choose the feelings that flow through me. I am responsible for what I see. I ask for and receive. And this perspective shift has really been helpful for me in my own life to take responsibility for, it has helped me to see where I am making assumptions about things that, they may or may not be true, right? Someone might have this fleeting expression on their face that I assume means that they're unhappy with something I've said, or, frustrated about something I've done, when in reality, they might just be aggravated because they didn't get a good parking spot or something, so that's an example of how I have decided to feel like they're judging me or they're frustrated with me. That's something I decided. That doesn't make it true, right? It just means that that's a feeling that I've decided is going to flow through me. And I can make a different choice, right? So once we realize, hey, wait a minute, I have some control in this situation. So I can choose to be maybe even to ask that person, hey, are you frustrated with me? Because you kind of look aggravated, and then have a discussion about it. This often happens with my husband. He's very quiet, doesn't say much. And so I tend to read into expressions that he has on his face that, I'm completely off base, right? You would think I would have learned by now, but my purpose is an unfolding scroll. And I am just learning as I go. All right, so let's do this together. I'm gonna sing each phrase twice. I invite you to sing along. I invite you to tap along. And the debris truck is leaving, so my distraction is leaving. Man, I'm telling you, I wish you could see. It's just incredible. It's incredible what they can do. All right. I decide the goals that I achieve. I decide the goals that I achieve. I choose the feelings that flow through me. I choose the feelings that flow through me. I am responsible for what I see. I am responsible for what I see. I ask for and receive. I ask for and receive. I decide the goals that I achieve. I decide the goals that I achieve. I choose the feelings that flow through me. I choose the feelings that flow through me. I am responsible for what I see. I am responsible for what I see. I ask for and receive. I ask for and receive. I decide the goals that I achieve. I decide the goals that I achieve. I choose the feelings that flow through me. I choose the feelings that flow through me. I am responsible for what I see. I am responsible for what I see. I ask for and receive. I ask for and receive. Oh my goodness. I find myself in a much happier place.
This episode was an excerpt from a live event. If you want to book a session, join the waitlist, or see a visual of the tapping points, head over to aprilsingsalot.com. I'll see you there.